Greetings. Welcome back to a cup of conversation, perhaps some food for thought with me, Nidra Simmons. Um, I do not own the rights to the music, it is just music playing in the background. So please don't hold me accountable or trying to promote because I'm not. It is just music playing in the background to help set the tone, help set the mood. Um, Sorry, y'all, trying to adjust here. Um, Please like, share, subscribe. This content is for entertainment purposes only. So please receive it that way. If by chance something I say is encouraging and it helps you, well, then by all means, use it. But again, this is a cup of conversation, food for thought. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get adjusted. Okay, I will leave it like that. All right, sorry, y'all. But yeah. I want to come on and give honor and glory to Mother, Father, God, Universe. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for always being there for us. Thank you for watching us as we sleep throughout the night. Continue to have your way in our lives. Thank you for life, health, and strength and breathing breath in our body. Thank you for keeping us in our right mind. Continue to provide for us mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, in every way possible. Thank you, God, for being so awesome and so wonderful. Thank you, God, for just loving on us. Thank you, God, for just being so awesome to us. Continue to protect us and keep us fully dressed. We're in the full armor of God, the helmet of salvation, breastplate of righteousness, shield of faith, sword of God's holy word, belt of truth, and shoes of peace. Thank you, God. Thank you so much for the compliments. God, you are so awesome and so wonderful. Continue to watch over us and protect us. And if we're traveling to and from work or our destinations today, please continue to watch over us as we make it to and from our destination safely. Giving much respect and gratitude to our big brother Jesus, archangels, guardian angels, all angels in the highest Christ the light, ancestors, guardian ancestors, spirit team, here and far. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do. Always being there for us and letting us know that we're never, ever, 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 ever alone. Good day to you all. I don't really like to say good morning, but I'll say good morning to you all. Um, I didn't write down my topic, but the umbrella overall conversation is going to be about before you judge me, dot 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 dot. So the umbrella is before you judge me, and then the conversation is going to flow off of anything related to that umbrella or under that umbrella. The conversations can flow in any direction. I just ask if you contribute, please contribute, and let's just be respectful and keep things PG. um, so today is Wednesday, Hump Day, yay yay. We're at that hump of the week. And we just got to make it over this hump to slide into the weekend. For those that don't have to work on the weekends, sliding into your peace of mind, your moment of tranquility, your moment of resetting and getting ready to do it all over again for the next week. And if you do have to work this weekend and you get weekdays off, well, and I hope you enjoyed your days off during the week. And just prepare yourself and regroup until, you know, you go back to work. Um, so, all right. So, when I was looking at this topic, and even before I went to bed last night, Michael Jackson came to mind. And I don't know Michael Jackson personally. I'm not here promoting anything. This is just a cup of conversation and food for thought. Thank you for the hearts and thank you for attending my live. I like when you guys come on and support. It means a lot to me. Um, and I thank God for you. I pray God blesses you all accordingly. But yeah, for some reason, Michael Jackson came across my mind yesterday and this morning when I woke up, and and the topic is before you judge me. And then the last song that I heard this morning from him was, it was on I guess somebody had recorded him recording singing a song without no music, and it was saying before you judge me. He was saying about his childhood was hard. Love him before you judge him. So I'm coming on just to roll with that particular topic because a lot of us are being judged and criticized and reprimanded or accused or whatever, and we don't even know the true story behind what they had to go through or how they lived, or there's movies about Michael Jackson and his upbringing, but those are perspectives from other people. What is Michael Jackson's perspective of what he broke, how he was when he woke up? I mean, was growing up. Same with us. We can be accused and judged or whatever the case might be, and everything we say, people hold it as gold, and that's okay. But you can't really judge a person because we're not here to judge. It's not our place to judge. God, the creator, is the ultimate person that judges, or spirit that judges. That's the ultimate judge. You have people that go to school and judge and become judges, in a court of law. But they have that position. They're supposed to be trained to get into that position, so they have that title. But us as individuals, we shouldn't judge people because we don't know what other people have been through. We don't know. We're not in their shoes to feel exactly what they felt. We can always look at things from the outside looking in and always give our opinions and suggestions about what they should be doing. But what about them the actual moment, living in it and going through it? That right there is people don't understand that. And I don't want to ever be in nobody else's shoes. I got my own shoes to fill. And I wear my own shoes, and I'm good with that. I'm here to do whatever God assigns me to do. And I say, God, less of me and more of you. Allow me to speak your word. Allow me to reach your people. Allow me to say what it is that you need me to say. Hold back on what I need to say because I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about you, God, creator. And saying all that, I come on and I tell my story. I'm transparent. I'll tell you my life stories. And sometimes my words might change, or life has changed, and the way that I've seen something before, I may not see it now. So don't judge me. Because I could, the longer that you live, the longer that you think about things, you can change your mind. And those people that you may have told your story to, and the process of you changing your mind and learning and living a little longer may not be there. So the last thing that they have on their mind is what you said before. But not realizing that time has passed, things have happened. You live a little bit longer, you realize certain things. So you can't hold people to what they say per se to a stone if they're still living life and growing in that life. I don't know if I'm making sense to you all out there. I have a point that I have in my mind that I want to get out. Speaking of Michael Jackson is playing. That's confirmation. What song is this he's got? She's Out of My Life. That's the song that's on. But I was talking about Michael Jackson, and here he comes on the radio. Confirmation. Before you judge, this is the umbrella. Before you judge, ... You can fill in the dots, or blank, 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 fill in the blank. Before you judge people, look at yourself. Once you start judging people or individuals, that camera that you putting on them is going to be reflected back on you. Are you really willing to have the lights or the cameras shine on you when the person that you're judging or talking about is in front of the camera, has the courage and the confidence to do what it is to help others? If I'm thrown out there or y'all don't know what I'm talking about, let me know. But this is just a cup of conversation and food for thought. And this food for heart, a cup of conversation and food for thought. This is just conversation that can encourage and help others. Perhaps somebody is feeling the same way that I'm feeling, or in the direction of what I'm talking about. So this is conversation. And conversation, I believe, is a healing thing. We need to communicate and talk about things. A lot of us hold on to things, and then it leads into mental health issues. We need to learn to let things go. I'm speaking to myself as well as I'm speaking to you all out there. And I'm not no expert. I can hear somebody saying, who you think you are? You're not an expert about this. No, I never claimed to be an expert. I don't claim to be an expert at all. I claim to live life, and I look at life as a lesson, and I learn each lesson. And when I know better, I do better. So when I'm doing better, I'm helping others out there. There's many ways you can help people. There's many ways you can give your tithes to God. This is one of my ways of giving back and giving my tithes, doing my due diligence of what I think is right. This is what I'm doing. This is what I feel. You might feel something different. You might think a different way. You might be the one that just gives money and put it in the church, and that's your tithes. There's more than one way to give tithes. So, to each his own. I'm not trying to take on nobody else's mind and say, do what I say or do. No, by no means. We all have free will. We all do what we want to do. You're going to do what you want to do regardless. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. For people that say that they're going to do something for somebody and then they come with all these excuses and then they don't really do it, they don't really want to do it. Because when you want to do something really bad, I promise you, you're going to get the money, you're going to get the knowledge, the wisdom, you're going to get whatever you need to do whatever it is that you want. That I've learned a long time ago. So now that I'm talking in my mind, I'm thinking about, promises that relationship people make. You can be in a relationship and somebody can make a promise to you, and then they'll say they'll do this and then they won't do it. All these excuses come up and all of a sudden they don't get it done. And then when you see that they were, sometime, when you see that there's something that they want to do, you see that they get and they do it, then you think like, okay, well then, you wanted to do that and you did it. You promising this person this and you're not doing it. So that probably was way out feeling, because that seemed a little bit too personal. So let me digress and take that back. That was probably something I should have kept to myself. But you know what? This is live. I'm human. I'm going to say some things that you might not like. You're going to say some things that I may not like, but I'm going to keep it respectful. I ask that you keep it respectful. And I know that I can't please everybody. By no means, I can't. And I'm not going to be concerned and worried about what everybody say about me. Now, some people say certain things. Depending on the relationship or who that person is in your life, it may matter and hold weight. You give Oprah Winfrey vibes. Well, give me some Oprah Winfrey money, okay? Okay, I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or not. Oprah Winfrey does talk and help people. I'm not her. But if I give off her vibes, okay, then maybe the money's coming next. I receive that in Jesus' name. So I've been told that I give off Oprah Winfrey vibes, Wendy Williams vibes. Who else vibes do I give off? For those of you who don't know, my name is Nidra Simmons. And that's who I am for right now. Nidra Powell is who I am. Simmons is my maiden name, my married name. But right now, I was told that I look like somebody everywhere I go, every state, town that I go in. I was told I look like somebody that they know. So thank you for that. But I don't claim to be nobody but me. Thank you. But I don't claim to be nobody but me. I am who I am. I am who God created me to be. And that's who I am. That's funny. Because I was rolling and I was talking, and now you said that. Now I'm conscious, like, wait, I'm looking at myself in the camera now. I mean, the computer. Okay, let me digress and get it back over again. Okay. But the topic, thank you for the compliments. I appreciate that. The conversation, the topic, the umbrella that we're talking about today is before you judge me. Wow, you laugh. Wow, you laugh and really, really long. You laugh. I love laughing. I love laughter. Laughter is good for the soul. I would rather laugh all day long than to be serious. And yes, I have a long laugh. I have a unique laugh. My laugh is different. Just like me, I'm different. I mean, I've heard some people laugh way different than mine. And sometimes you don't even know if they're breathing in between their laughter. But to each his own. Yeah. Before you judge me, I don't even want to say walk in my shoes because I don't want people I don't want people to go through what I went through because I went through a lot. And people are going through their own stuff. So I don't want to add to that. And I don't want nobody adding to me. I mean, I've looked at Oprah Winfrey's story and Wendy Williams' story. I don't want that on top of me. They live their lives and they let that stay on them. I'm going to live my life and I'm going to do what God said for me to do. The creator, mother, father, universe, whatever you call God. But yeah, excuse me. And when I laugh, I show all my teeth. You probably see all the ones in the back, way in the top. I laugh. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining the live. For those of you who just coming on, the umbrella that we're talking about this morning is Before You Judge Me, blank, blank, blank. You fill in the blanks. We all have different trials and tribulations that we have to go through in life. And I often say, and I've said it a lot in this past couple of days, it's not how you fall, it's how you get back up. New York in the house. Okay. Hey, hey, New York. It's not how you fall down, it's how you get back up. How you get back up. How do you overcome the things that you fell from? That's what matters. And you have people that want to keep people down and hope that they stay down. But it's not about what you think or what you want. It's about what God has for each individual. And if God say your time is not done on this earth, this planet, then your time is not done. Who are you all out there to think that you're greater than God? You're not. God is greater than all of us. God created all of us. So before you judge me, take that mirror that you're putting in front of me and put it in front of you. Or take that mirror that you're putting in front of others and put it in front of you. I'm reminded, as kids, they tattletale, they tell everything. This person did this person did that. And I'm trying to teach the kids, listen, you have a voice, you have a mouth, you can speak, we can communicate. Just like we communicate, you communicate with your friends. You tell them you didn't like what they did. Don't do it again. You can tell them that. And then I remind the other kids that they're telling to, did you hear what that person just told you? Because if I heard it, so I know if I heard it, you heard it. So you need to listen to what they said. You did something they didn't like. Don't do it again. They don't have to keep coming to me and say, did it. No, you use your words, your voice, and you use it now. And you hold boldness and be comfortable with what you say and say it to that other person. And I'm teaching this to little kids. There's grown folks that don't do that. And they don't go and tattletale and tell some, well, yeah, they do. Some people wait. What I used to do is if people when people had bothered me outside of work, I would come home and my family would hear the whole bulk of it, to the point to where they just they tuned me out because I was complaining so much. And then I had to realize, why am I complaining to them? They're not the ones that did anything to me. It's the other people that did the stuff to me. So now I have to go and tell them how I feel. But then I was nervous and I was shy and I was like, well, if I say that, then they might not want to talk to me. Or if I say that, they might make my life a living heck at the job. I don't know what, so I just sucked it up for a while and I just waited. I just wore it. All that, it's like, the more you hold stuff in, it's like weight. Sometimes it'll show like gas. It'll bloat you up and you look in the mirror like, why is your face so fat? It ain't necessarily food per se. It's all of that extra worldly stuff that you sucking up into your body. Let it out. Let it out. Let it go in a safe way, guys. In a safe way. Don't do nothing crazy. Communication, conversation is a safe way of letting things out. And try to be respectful. Some cases you can't. And if you can't, give you a disclaimer. Listen, I'm gonna say some stuff that might come a little harsh. It's been pent up and built up for so long. I'm gonna say some things. So if I say something now and you don't like it, or if it comes out too harsh, Don't hold it to my heart. Just understand, I'm telling you in advance. Give your disclaimers and then let it loose. But be respectful while you're doing it. I mean, there's ways of communicating and talking to people without um, getting so uh, I don't know, rude, disrespectful, or out of character. And the more you let things out, the more at peace you'll be. You'll be able to go to work and feel a lot better, a lot lighter. So I hope I'm saying something that is helpful. I hope I'm saying something that is interesting to you all out there. Um, I hope that I'm helping somebody out there. I come on and I often say some of the topics that I pick, I might hit or miss. It might be something you want to hear, it might not be. Um, but I just try to go with the flow. I'm exercising and learning more about me every day as I live, and I'm learning how to listen to my intuition and my um, discernment. You guys do the same out there. Always use your discernment and your intuition. If you're hearing something that I say, take it to God and find out for yourself if it's really what you need to be hearing. I only come on to encourage and help. I never say that I'm here to tell you what to do. I don't. I don't like to be told what to do, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do. I might give suggestions, ideas, and thoughts, or whatever the case might be, but it's free will. The choice is up to you whether you want to do it or not. That's all up to you. But yeah, I take the time to come on and do this because I enjoy doing this. Hey, how are you? Um, and I listen to what people tell me. I receive constructive criticism. I try to uh, wear tough skin too when people say things that may be offensive. Thank you very much for the compliment. Um, but you live life and you go through the life that be lifing and you get through it and you come out on the other side still breathing, still got your heartbeat, your strength, your energy, your well-being. That is something to be proud about. That is something to um to take advantage of, and and you made it through, so you want to help people. Yes, you're right. Thank you. So you know before you judge me, are you in a position to throw stones and throw rocks at other people? And it's not just for me. I'm saying the phrase, you can relate it to your life and to whoever is in your life that's constantly judging you. Let them know before you judge me. Is your uh, house not made of glass, or is everything kosher in your area? You mean to tell me you've never done anything wrong? You've never said anything wrong? You've never made a mistake before? Is that what you're telling me? You're better than our big brother Jesus, who has been recorded as not making any mistakes. He was the closest to perfection of God's creation. Are you telling me that that's who you are? Because we all, every last one of us on this earth right now and before us, have fallen short of the glory of God, the grace of God. We've all fallen short. We've all made mistakes. We've all done things wrong. But that's what makes us learn, and that's what makes us who we are. I said before, it's not how you fall, it's how you get up. We all are going to fall at some point. Literally, trip over rock, fall, whatever. Literally, life has been dealing you a lot of different crazy things, and or you've done something you weren't supposed. We're all gonna make mistakes. We're in a world that's full of sin. This is a sinful world. That's right. We are all imperfect. We strive for perfection daily. That's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us want to be. That's what keeps us wanting to be the best us that we can be. You want to strive to do better, and we learn this from a very young age. I'm reminded of my daughter, one of my daughters. Psalms 34:5. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Um, she, I mean, and my kids, when they did good, me and my husband used to, we do our best to give them, you know, kudos, prizes, rewards for doing the right thing and maintaining good grades. And my daughter wanted to be one of my daughters. I ain't gonna say her name. Wanted to be 100% all across the board, and she strived for it. And she did it. It's that goal, that strive, that that reward. What I'm gonna get once I get there, type of thing. And we shouldn't want to be like other people. We shouldn't want to do what another person does, because you don't know their lifestyle and what they're brought up and how they had to accomplish and overcome. And you don't know what their rewards are. We all have different goals of success, different things that's driving us to get to where we got to get to. What might drive this person may not drive me, and vice versa. What might drive that person may not drive you, and vice versa. We're all different. We're all different. I see your question out there. I get that question on every live that I get. Um and don't judge me. I was about to say judge by conversation, but no. But yeah, we strive for perfection daily. That is how we maneuver and get into, get through this life that we're living. You said it, not me. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Um, but I had to overcome some things, and I went through a lot to be where I am and to be who I am. My journey was not an easy journey, but it was a journey that I was able to overcome and get through. And just like your journey might not be, yeah, comments out there is funny. But yeah, we all go through things. So before you judge me, blank, blank, blank. What are your blanks? Thank you. Thank you very much. My unique laugh. I mean, people would judge and criticize me on my stuff to the point to where I would just cover up and just hide what it was that they said, because they would make it such a big deal. But I feel like my clothes is just all right. But yeah, let me get back to what I was saying. I digress. I got distracted. But yeah. Um Let me get my train of thought back, y'all. Um Give me a minute. All right, so I'm gonna go back to the umbrella, which is don't judge before you judge me. How is your situation? And another thing that I have said too, when I come on live, I've made mistakes on live before. I came on and said that my mother's birthday was December the 12th. I have no idea whose birthday is December the 12th. It was not my mother's birthday. So I had to come on and put a correction in my post to say that, my mother's birthday is not December the 12th, it's December the 19th. And then I had to call my mother to tell her, "Mom, I made a mistake. I said your birthday was the 12th. I know when your birthday is. It's the 19th, December the 19th." So sometimes I'm in a zone and I'm trying to flow, and I'm trying to, be careful of what I'm saying to the point to where I can be too careful and make a mistake. Yeah, thank you. But see, I'm realizing on this end, people hold what you say to heart. And this, like I said, is just a cup of conversation and food for thought. So sometimes I'm throwing in things to try to bring out a conversation. And for some reason, I'd be saying things like, where'd it come from? So I don't know what that meant at that time, but I did not mean to, but yeah, correction. My mama birthday is December the 19th. Okay. December the 19th. And then, I also may share and express some of my stories, my life, challenges, things that I've overcome. And I talk about some of these things over and over and over and over again. Now I could have said something maybe about something maybe a year ago, but I had a year of living and understanding things a little bit different. I love your hairdos. I almost said it. I don't know if y'all heard me say it out there. Y'all stop with those. Woo! I don't know if y'all heard me say it. I ain't mean to say it. Somebody put that account up there and I was reading it. I got to remember to read under my breath. Almost said it. And I did it slow too, a slow motion. Y'all crazy out there. I'm sorry. Y'all different out there. I don't like the word crazy. Ooh, Michael Jackson is on again. So Michael Jackson's confirmation. So Michael Jackson is speaking today. This song is what? Pretty Young Thing. PYT. Ah. PYT. All right, let me go on to something else. Since you're single, can I get your contact information? I will message you privately. All right, y'all. Where are you located at? The person that's asking me those questions. And how old are you? I am 49 years old. I don't know if I look that age, but that is how old I am. I'm about to hit 50, y'all. And that to me is a goal, an accomplishment all in itself. Washington. Okay. I'm in North Carolina. And but yeah. Um since I'm reminded back at Michael Jackson, I figured you were not close to my age. All right. So I just did. All right, but let me go back to the thing and talk about Michael Jackson. I don't know Michael Jackson personally. I've read his stories. I've read his. I had a book about him growing up, um, and I know that he had a interesting childhood, but I can never feel what he feels or felt what he felt. I know what I felt. Brightness, yep. Brightness, radiance, and grounded. My name represents grounding, being right here, right balance, right here, right now. Appreciating the present, the gift that God gives us. Yeah. Um, thank you. Okay. Um, excuse me. But yeah, don't judge me. Or before you judge me, blank, blank, blank. How many times have you I've been out there? How many times have you all out there have been judged by someone who had no idea who you were, who had no idea what your story was, who had no idea, who had no idea what your challenges were, who had no idea what it is you had to overcome, who had no idea how you felt going through everything that you went through, but still they want to judge. They still want to, uh, you know, throw shame your way. So think about that today. Before you cast your stones at people, before you make that comment that might hurt somebody's feelings, before you get in somebody's face and accuse them of something. I'm new here, so do you usually discuss different topics, or is much what you discuss biblical? Different topics. I don't always talk about biblical stuff, but I always represent God in everything that I do. So when I come on, I try to remember to pray, and that's for me to guide, for God to guide me, so that I can say something that is what is in the field of what God want me to say. But every topic doesn't have to be biblical. I do not talk politics. I do not talk politics, because that's a never winning subject. You can't win on that topic, and it's not an honest topic. Well, thank you for joining. It's a particular question you didn't answer. They got me judging. What what question is that? But yeah, I come on, and this is a cup of conversation. I am someone who comes on to try to help. I believe communication is a form of healing. I know that God has healed me, and I know that I've been in situations by myself, and I know that we're never by ourselves. We have our spirit team that's always here with us. So I come on to try to encourage and help all of those out there that feel like they're by themselves. I come on and I consider myself to be that light. So if you're going through something and you're going down a tunnel, I'm not going to do anything for you, but turn the light on and give you a different perspective, probably a different way of looking at things, so you can go ahead and go on to your journey. Or perhaps if you're on sinking sand and you want to be on solid foundation, I'll grab your hand and put you on solid foundation, and then turn you in the direction for you to go to do whatever it is that you need to do. Never am I saying I'm going to do anything for you. Never am I telling you to say what I say. I am only coming on as a form of inspiration, a form of help, to guide you in the direction. And I'm using what I feel is healing, communication, conversation, to help you get through to where you need to go, to help you clear your mind, to get things out so that you can see things a little bit clearer, so that you can go in and do what it is that you need to do. That's what I consider myself to be. That's what I consider myself to do when I come on live. And the topics are just things to come on to help people release things out. Thank you. I don't know what to talk about when I come on here. Sometimes I come on here, I don't have any topic. I try to come on here with something so that I can help people come out of whatever shell that they're in. Because a lot of people don't like to talk about stuff. A lot of people have been brought up in the household or in a time frame to where do what I say and don't do what I do type of mentality, or what goes on in the house stays in the house, like what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas type mentality, and they don't know how to bring things out. So maybe you can consider me as someone that's trying to help people mentally, to help them, stuff or release certain things out so that they can see things a little bit clearly. I don't claim to be a professional at anything that I do. I claim to be a child of God. I claim to work for God. God is who I work for. The creator, that's my boss. So that's what I come on here and I do. I hope I answered your question on what it is that I do as far as you being new onto the platform. Yeah, no, I get that. You do seem like you help a lot. And you seem like a professional. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But I do come on with my disclaimers, because this is a cup of conversation and food for thought. So don't hold me to anything meaning that it's in law. No, this is conversation. Communication and conversation is free. It's free. And it helps you. It helps you declutter. It helps you clear your thought process. And sometimes when you think of something in your mind and you say it out loud, it makes no sense whatsoever. You can be holding on to things in your mind for such a long time and thinking that it means something, or it sounds like it makes sense, or whatever the case might be. And then when it comes out your mouth and you hear it, like, what the world? What? I thought that for what? My goodness. So it's just a form of helping. I'm here to help. That's what I am here for. No, I don't um, get paid for this, but I if you want to donate, I have a Cash App on my profile, but that's up to you. I don't even ask for it. That's up to you. Right? You're like, what the? No. So I'm not gonna blow it up. Okay, so keep it PG, and y'all gonna still put up there. Anyway, before you judge, blank, blank, blank. What are your blanks in there? What is it that what is it that you guys, I don't know how to block it from here. I have to block it afterwards. But what are some things that you were judged out there for? And then, how did you overcome it? What things have you done to bypass it? Or is it still bothering you? Um Share. Sean Smith, what have you been judged of? Try muting his comments. I don't even know how to do that, y'all. I'll learn how to do that. But I know to keep going and bypass it. But thank you for the suggestion. I'll figure all that stuff out once I play with the system a little bit more. Um, okay, so before you judge, okay, thank you. Get yourself in that D in one way or the other, right? All right. Before you judge, blank, 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 blank. What do you suggest other people should do that judge? Because, like I said, it's not our place to judge. Everybody's going to have to talk to the creator at one point. We can't pray for other people or talk. We can pray for other people. I feel okay, so what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Um, it'll come back to me in a minute. What was I gonna say? All right. Um, let me rewind and go back. Excuse me. Um, what are some ways or some things or some coping ways that you keep going when people are trying to judge you? Do you just ignore it? Do you give your disclaimers? Be careful what you say. Be careful what you do. Eyes are watching you. What do you do when you're being judged? Do you judge back? I believe that I don't do fire with fire, because if you put fire and fire together, you're just gonna get a bigger fire. Ignore it, yeah. Okay, yeah, you can. I don't. I hear the phrase. I'm literal at times, so sometimes when I hear certain things, I don't say it to that extent. But I understand what you're saying. Good morning to you. I'm great. How are you doing? Um, but yeah, yes. An eye for an eye will make the world blind. That is, I've never heard it that way, but that is so true. Hello, thank you for joining. Thank you for the hearts. Much appreciated. For those who are just joining, the topic that we're talking about, good morning to you, is Before you judge me, blank, blank, blank. What is it that people judge you for? What is it you want to tell the people that judge you? And you have to judge something. Hopefully, my beautiful good goddess is having an awesome. Thank you. I'm having a great day. For those that say you have to judge something, you have to understand and know certain things. We have um, you have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and you have experience from things that you've dealt with in the past and things that you're dealing with now. When you use all of that as your learning tools, those are all your tools to know how to move forward and maneuver in this world. But we don't necessarily have to. We don't necessarily judge. You Well, it's judge is a word. So if you feel that you have to judge, by all means judge. But it's not my personal perception on it is we don't. It's not our place to judge. We learn right from wrong. We have duality. We're made with duality. We have good and evil in us, and the choice that comes out is the side that you choose. If you choose to do good, then your choices will be good. If you choose to do bad, then your choices will be bad. But as far as us judging other people, we can't hold people. We can't judge them because we don't know. And this is just my standpoint on it. We don't know their life upbringing. We don't know what they're feeling when they're going through things. The way that I might feel going through situations may not be the way that you feel going through those situations. So it's not a fair scale to say that we can judge. It's just that we can either accept or not accept. But to cast cares and judgment on other people, it's not our place to do that. That's how I feel. Um, but by all means, we do have to weigh our options, and we do. And judge is just another word. Yes, exactly. Because if you judge others, then you too. Yeah, if you judge others, you put a camera on other people. Trust and believe. There's a camera going to come right back at you. People are going to look at what you say. Well, why you think that? Why you feel you better than me, or why are you telling me I can't do this? What? How? Oh, how you feel about whatever. Because I know with I know I've been around people, but to judge you have to understand what you're judging, and only God can. Yeah, I agree. Only God can judge. That's it. God, the Creator, is the only judge. Everything else, we all are trial and errors. We're all trial and errors. We're all here on this earth trying to make it. We don't know how life is going to be in the future. Whatever decision we make right here, right now, in the present, will determine your future. But we don't know what the future holds, and you don't know how each person is going to overcome whatever situation that they're dealing with right now in the present. Like I said earlier, I said it like a few times in this chat. It's not how you fall; it's how you get back up. We all will stumble and fall at some point in our lives. It's how you get back up that will make the difference. It's how you get back up and having the will to get back up. Because some people fall and don't get back up, and they lose the will and the fight to not want to get back up. But you want to get back up because you don't know what the future holds. You don't know what position you're going to have in the future. You don't know who you're going to set an example for in the future. You don't know who you're going to help in the future. Good morning to you. You don't know who is going to help you in the future. So it would make sense to get that strength, that energy, that courage, that boldness, that strength to get up and keep going. No matter how many people want to see you down, it ain't about them. It's about you, and it's about the God that's in you. And it's that drive together that's going to get you to where you need to go. Good morning. Thank you for the hearts and badges, and thank you for the compliment. Good day to you all. Thank you for joining live. So you just have to believe. You have to believe in yourself. You do. You have to believe in yourself. That brings me back to my whole beginning of starting this whole journey on this path. No excuses. You have to love you. It's you against you in this world. God is always there. God is in the middle of you. God is going to shine through you and be all the way around you. But it's between you and you in this world. Is you. How long are you on live usually? I'm okay. I'm on for like 50 minutes. And we're at that 49-minute mark. So I'm going to get ready to wind this up. I try not to go on over an hour because TikTok will cut me off if I go past the 55 mark. So those of you who have just joined, this topic this morning was about, before you judge me, blank, blank, blank. You put in the blanks of what it is people do before they that you want to put in there. And again, it's not our position or our spot to judge. It's up to God to judge. Love yourself, believe in yourself. Always, always, always love you and take care of you first. And then you can take care of others. I'm going to wind down. I thank you all who have joined on the live. Check me out again. I'm on many platforms. My name is Nidra Simmons. I'm on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I think that's it. Okay, thank you. Remember, God loves you. I love you. You love you. Don't judge. It's not your place to judge. Before you judge somebody, look in the mirror and see how your situation is. So again, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a happy, happy, wonderful Wednesday. Make it over that hump. Get through the week. Until next time, God loves you. I love you. You love you. Peace.